Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. Now, we don't just cover comics. We cover a lot of things that have to do with comics. So, books that are related to them, movies, television, games, stuff like that. Now, Downtown Bookworks has been releasing lots of different books based off of DC Comics with DC Comics characters. There's hard books for kids. There's activity books. There's a cooking book. And this new release, this is the My Girl Power Journal from Sarah Parvis. And basically what this is kind of like an activity book, but with a focus. There's clearly a goal here, and that goal is really, I think, kind of like, boosting self-esteem. It's really interesting flipping through this in that, yeah, it's all about girl power. It is a great way to lift up kids, and really emphasizes the kick-assness of women by using DC Comics superheroes. And it does it in really kind of interesting ways. It's a journal, so there's simple things of like, what's your name? What school do you go to? What advice did you get from people? What advice is your favorite thing that you've ever given? There's things like that, which kind of gets people, kids to think things through. There's other things like, when I get angry, I often. When I am happy, I usually. When I am sad, I. It feels like a lot of stuff that like psychologists might do to work with kids to help boost their self-esteem, to get them thinking things through, to write down their emotions, and just generally like feel better about themselves. And what it uses is a lot of really cool, interesting either activities or just imagery of kick-ass superheroes, basically. And it's geared towards women, but it's not just, female superheroes here. There are things of Superman and Batman and Robin are in there, and sometimes it's a little bit subversive in how all that is shown. But basically it's like, superheroes have amazing abilities, and this book has a goal of getting kids to write down what they think their amazing abilities are. So for that, I really, really like this. I think it's an interesting thing, and if someday I were to have a kid, I might have them sit down and kind of go through this. So there's stuff like 5 wishes I wish could come true, what I'd buy for $1 million, and that's right next to like a page to color. So it's a lot of things to get either kids to think, to relax. Here's a situation I could have handled a little bit better. I think what would be really interesting as a parent is to take a lot of these things as lessons and use them over and over and over again. The situation I think I could have handled better. I mean, that's a page that you're going to want a kid to use over and over and over again, especially when they're learning. And it could be a great thing to just Xerox it and hand it to a kid and have them fill it out over and over again. So that's a lot of the stuff I like about this. And then there's just a lot of fun stuff that I think can help kids understand gender, and that women can kick butt, and that girls are awesome. We have like just images of Wonder Woman already in her outfit ready to kick butt, and Superman having to do his thing. It'd be very interesting to see what a kid does with this sort of thing. We got Batgirl catching some bad guys. Let's see some of the other stuff. There's some other things that I think are just really kind of interesting. So I think some of this would be fascinating to just see what kids think and get their answers and basically get them to probably say stuff that they wouldn't maybe normally verbalize. So in that sense, I think this is a really, really cool book. It's really great to probably give to young kids to kind of just get them to think through some stuff, maybe to get frustrations out, get them to say things they wouldn't maybe normally say. And in that sense, I recommend this. I think it's a really, really neat thing. I'm not a parent, so I could be completely off on everything when it comes to this. But this, to me, seems like a great book to hand to a kid and maybe get them to work through some stuff and realize that they're freaking awesome. And that they've got a lot to offer, and that they're super smart and kick butt themselves. So, this is the type of thing, if you maybe have a kid that's having a rough time, if you're having a kid that needs to kind of work things through, this is maybe a good book to go get them and see what they do with it. So I think it'd be very fascinating to see what their answers would be. So as I said, this is published now from Downtown Bookworks. You can go get it. It's by Sarah Parvis. Downtown Bookworks did hook us up with this. You can get this through bookstores. We're going to have some affiliate links at the bottom of this. Trying to think some of the other stuff that we got, like My Pet Peeves Nice little things to fill out. So I really actually say also that I think a thing that I've loved with Downtown Bookworks is they kind of do artwork from all over the DC universe. Like there's that Harley Quinn, which is a little bit newer, and then you get some nice like 80. I think there's 80s Wonder Woman. Pretty sure that's 80s. And then you get stuff like that. I mean, who doesn't want Robin kickstepping? There's actually one that's really early on. I guess if I can find it. That's like OG Batgirl going in, I think, to save Robin. It's really, really crazy to how much the costume has changed over the years. But I thought, you know, it's the thing that I really, really like about it. And then you got even like Katana, a little bit newer version of Katana in it. But yeah, so I should also mention that. It's just really neat to look at how art has changed over the years. There we go. Or that's Batwoman, sorry. OG Batwoman. It's really interesting how art's changed over the years, and I think Downtown Bookworks does a fantastic job of really taking a selection of art from probably like 5 decades worth of stuff. I mean, it really runs across as far as the art that they put in their various books, so it's really neat. As I said, so this is in shops now. We'll have some affiliate links underneath this video. I think this is really neat for a parent to go get and give to their kid and you know, let the kid work through stuff. So yeah. About what I got on this. I want to thank Downtown Bookworks for hooking us up with this. As always, thanks for your support. Thank you for watching. Go get this. Go support Downtown Bookworks and check out all the other awesome stuff they do. They got some really cool hardback books for like little kids. And the cookbook is freaking awesome, even though I can't cook with crap. As always, if you are into DC Comics, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.